Hello everybody. In this video let's write down the convenient form of Ohm law for some branch of electrical circuit. Let's start with the simplest case. We have only a resistor, ideal linear passive element, for which we may write down the voltage between nodes A and B. As you remember, this voltage is defined as the difference of potential of the first node minus potential of the second node. And according to the simplest form of Ohm law, this voltage equals to resistance multiplied by current. Also, you need to remember the property of electromotive force source, namely, if you meet one of these cases, first case for E1 source and the second case for E2 source, by definition we may express these voltages with assigned directions. To E1 in the first case, and according to opposite direction to minus E2 in the second case. Using this information, we may consider the most common case when you solve some problem. In this case, we have a resistance and some number of voltage sources. It's enough to consider two sources, because polarity may be only this or this, E1 and E2, and resistor R. Let's assign the directions of voltage U between nodes A and B and positive direction of current. It's convenient to take the same directions. And now let's write down this voltage. This voltage consists of two components. The first component is defined by passive elements, namely only by this resistor, and equals, like in the first case, R times I. The second component is defined by these sources. For the first source, like in case 2, we have plus E1, and due to opposite direction of the second source, we have minus E2. The choice of these signs is directed by physical movement of positive charges inside these sources. Actually, normally in passive elements, positive charges run from the highest potential to lowest potential. If potential of A is more than potential of B, then these positive charges will run in this direction. But in voltage sources, the direction of these charges is from minus to plus. In such a way, the first sources increases the potential difference between A and B nodes, and accordingly the second voltage source decreases this difference. That is why we put in the right path E1 with plus and E2 with minus. In the textbook you may meet such notation of current according to Ohm law. The current in this branch equals to U voltage between A and B points minus E1 plus E2 all divided by resistance of this branch. Minus E1 because positive charges inside this source run in the opposite direction of our current, and plus before E2 because these charges run in the same direction as our current. And that is all. Bye.